It is 3:26 p.m. on January the 3rd, 2021, here in Salem, Indiana. Let me flip this around. I don't know if many of you have heard about that Baltic Sea anomaly. I'm sure probably the majority of people have heard about it. And they've dismissed it as just some kind of formation that formed during the Ice Age. Yet some say that was a ship from 140,000 years ago. Hello. Thank you for joining me. And I just want to say, I don't claim to be an expert on anything. Well, I like those ships that I share pictures of since I took them. Yeah. Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Yeah, let's look at this. A lot of you all probably have a lot more information that you have found out about this this Baltic Sea anomaly right here. You know, I've done the a linear invert with this. You see the little scuba diving man, and then this is the normal picture. And this, look at this. This is like where the Baltic Sea is located between Sweden and Finland. And then you have Norway. Look at this. The Norway spiral. We know what happens in Norway. That's these are the lands where CERN goes through this area. CERN underground and all this kind of stuff. That's the location of CERN. And you know, they tried to open up portals. I'm sure they have opened them, but this is where the Baltic Sea is. Let's see if we can look down here at a bigger picture of it. Well, this ain't going to show in clear, but yeah, this is that area right there where this this is an artist's rendition of what that looked like, which they say it's just a naturally forming rock formations. Shalom, Crystal Aguirre. Yeah, this is artist's rendition. But if we were to look closer at this, hello, if we were to look closer, let me pull up another one on here that don't have the words on it. Yeah. Muhammad from Egypt sends his greetings to Gina again. Greetings, Muhammad. Thank you for joining. Let's look at this. So this is, look how small this scuba diver is. Look at that. I'm sure they love looking at these things. I would like to look at them, but that's okay. We can look at these here, and it really does. It looks like there are steps that are leading up, and then you have these straight lines. And I don't think this was formed naturally. I don't. It is humongous. I think one person said, "Well, it's like one of the things to the lost city of Atlantis." But they write everything off as that and/or natural occurring rock formation, nothing more, nothing less, nothing to make of it. But we know that these are not normal. It's not normal to have these structures. And this light here looked like it would have been a big old, some kind of a dome-like thing that they could view out of as flying if they wanted to. Maybe a window they could look at. Yeah, let's see this. Yeah. What if we're on a ship? Well, we could be on. I've heard that the Earth was a ship. Yes, I've heard it. But that's all right. So look at that. So that is like that's what it looks like. You wouldn't have steps going up to it. Look over here in this area too. There's like an indentation there. And of course, this literally looks like it has turned to stone now. As with a lot of things, look at this. This is in the linear invert. You can see the 3D steps that are leading up to whatever this structure is. It could possibly be a massive ship that did crash in the Baltic Sea. I would like to believe that theory, other than something just formed naturally and there's nothing more to it, so don't ask about it. They've already made their decision. It's not a UFO, it's just a rock formation. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. When they tell you, they give their theory on what it is, and then you are not supposed to question it. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to think outside the box. You're supposed to think as a collective. You're supposed to believe what you've been taught since you were little. In the schools of thoughts, all the curriculum, a set of curriculum, because they are the ones who decide what we are to know and what we're not to know. And you're not supposed to go away from it. Yeah. It is not a natural formation, and you can look at the curvature. It's like perfect, the perfect curvature, and it probably was a great big ship. Look how, so this man, he's small. The scuba diver is really small. You can see it in the white. So could you imagine? It's probably like you would have your big naval ships or something that would be in the water, and you have men and women on them. So I'm sure they could probably live on this ship too as they were flying around in the skies. And this is, some say that it is from 140,000 years ago. Well, we know that during the time of ancient Pakistan and Iraq, and the Middle East is very rich in culture. There's so much truth there for the people who live there. And it's not to be dismissed. It's not. They know things that we don't know. But look at that, you all. And look, I'll put it in a 3D. This is like the edge detect. I like the edge detect. You can see the solid edges of it with the stairs and stuff. Let me swing this back a tad bit. It definitely has structures, and this is by design. This was not mistakenly. Nature made this. The waves of the ocean or the sea made it and stuff like that. I don't think so. I really don't think so. And again, look at our little scuba diver. He looks tiny compared to that big ship down there on the Baltic Sea. And again, if you're just tuning in, this is called the Baltic Sea Anomaly. And this is an artist's rendition of what it probably did look like. And this is, you have to ask yourself, why would they put CERN over there in Norway? There probably is some kind of Stargate or something over there in Norway, even maybe on the bottom of the Baltic Sea, or the North Sea. That's what's there, the North Sea. You've got Denmark, Poland. There's something over there. I wonder what parallel that it runs on. Does it run on like the 38th parallel, the 39th parallel, the 37th parallel? I'm sure all of that has something to do with it too. Yeah. Yeah, algae will form. I'm sure it made for a nice scuba dive is what I think. Look at that. It's so remarkable just how big that is. Now, I don't think this is a mile big, a mile long. No, it doesn't look like that. It probably looks about the size as one of the regular commercial airliners today, except this is round. And I'm sure it had a different function is what it had. The boomerangs are all about stealing and destroying ancient tech. Yeah, they do take ancient tech and claim it as their own. Stolen technology and stuff. And I'm not claiming to be an expert, but I'm just sharing with you all. And I want to say again, it's so wonderful to share with everybody. It's really nice. I love people. I do. And I like to connect with like-minded people on the inside, spiritually connect with them. Yeah. So I found that interesting, and I didn't know if you all had saw that before. I know probably the majority of you all have, but we're all learning. I'm learning as I go. I've learned a whole lot since 2018. Up until then, I wasn't even into any of these UFOs or things like that. I don't think I was. Yes. The strange clouds. So many people are catching on to all the strange clouds. Yeah, there's a lot of strange clouds. You know, when I had this, my laptop has a lot of, you know what I got? My husband also got me. He got me this thing right here. Let me show you. He got me this, I'm going to push this light up some. He got me this thing that I can, like, you see this? It's got like a spotlight that I can plug into, but I can put my cell phone in here like this, and I can, I think it'll fit in there, you all, if I know how to do it. Look at this. No, I'm going to try to flip it around. So I can be no hands. This is the first time I've stuck it in here. I'm going to put it right there. Hopefully the little things that squeeze it together is not going to like pop it out. Yeah, and you can move it and you can bend it, and it's like clamped to my desk. It's going to pop out and fall down on me. Is what it's going to do. Don't fall down on me. That's what I think. It's probably going to try to fall down on me. But I've got to find a better clamp for it is what I got to do. I wanted to show you some of those clouds that you're mentioning. I think I've got them right here in my photos because it's really, really strange. If I can find them in here. I've got so many photos. Yeah. Your dance was so funny. Well, thank you. I didn't really want to dance. I didn't want to dance, but I danced anyway. And it's all right. It's okay to dance. I do like to dance at times. It's good. It's very good exercise. It gets rid of the stress too. Liverpool, 2 days ago, there was a cloud, but two ones stood out of the same shape. Yeah, there are some type of ships that are in our sky, and I don't really get a good feeling of them, and I don't think they're the ones that I had been catching for a while, but you can notice them if I could ever find them in here. You can't find what you're looking for when you want to find it at times, and that's okay. It is all right. I don't really like how this is angled like this. Now, I got some better light on me. It gives a big wall on the ocean. I do want to know something. Have any of you all, have you took Google Earth and looked on the ocean floor with Google Earth? There's all these tracks all on the floor of Google Earth, on the ocean floor. It looks like it would have looked like if a one of those big old army tanks that have those big old tracks on them on the ocean floor. And I'm thinking, where did that come from? I don't remember seeing tracks on the ocean floor. Yeah, I seen that. It showed up in one of my Facebook memories, the tracks on the ocean floor. And I'm thinking, are they man-made? That's what I was thinking. Are they man-made tracks? Yeah. Of course, I can't find what I'm looking for. I found what I was looking for now. With the strange clouds in the sky. I don't know where this thing is going. I'm telling you what, this right here is creeped me out. And I'm not saying that mildly. I mean it. This was in the sky. Now you tell me, does that look like normal clouds? This is not any type of a normal cloud that you should be seeing in a sky. But this is what they did. They literally, and when somebody been noticing the clouds are strange. This is strange clouds right here. They literally wrapped themselves. It looks like a bunch of snakes, and I don't mean disrespect, but it literally reminded me of a bunch. I dreamt about snakes last night. It reminded me of a bunch of things just smashed all one upon another like that in the sky. You remember when you were 7 years old, a room of children, knowing they already knew me before? Oh yeah, I believe that some people, some people before. So yeah, that was scary. And that was on my way home. I took a lunch break at work, and I went to pick up a little wood stove for my she shed well, now it's been 2 years ago, I think. And these clouds right here, this is what they did. They literally circled all around, north, south, east, and west, just like this. I've never seen anything like it in all my life. They were strange. Look down here, though. Look at this. I've never put these in. Look at this. It's got that divider thing right there. There is some kind of a ships in there, but that scared me. I thought, oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, so some of you all have probably seen clouds like that. And this is, that's not, I didn't make that up. It actually was in the sky on my way home from work. And I think all I did was I took a screenshot of it. And that's what it looked like. You can see the highway that I was on. This is what it was. Yeah, greetings you all. So yeah, there's so many, there's things going on in our sky. Well, certainly this don't look like the Baltic Sea anomaly. This is a different type of species right here, is what it looks like. They were just long and they just literally just stacked like wet towels or something like that. Let me flip this off of here. I shouldn't have got off on that subject, but I did. Yeah, I was supposed to be focusing on this this Baltic Sea anomaly. That's what I'm supposed to be focusing on. Yeah, right there. This thing right here. It's 140,000 years of age. And this was not formed during the last ice age of 20,000 years ago, and that's what some scientists had to try to dismiss it as. This is just a formation that formed during the last ice age. Hello. But this is what they say it looked like. And someone said it looked like some kind of a ship off of one of these Battlestar Galactica or something series or things like that. Yeah. My she shed is outside and I'm upstairs in the upper part of my house, and I don't have reception that good out there. I've showed it on another video before, but this definitely does look like there's stairs that are going up right here. Stairs are going up, and then some kind of an opening. I don't know, this looked like a big old pincher, like they could grab something with it, or maybe something can come out of there like guns or something. I don't know. Yeah, but look how small he is on top of that with his light underwater. Thank you, Polly. It really is neat, and this bubble-like thing. And look over here. So they probably had miniature scout ships coming out, or maybe this was like a floating city. You never know what this was. A floating city. Maybe maybe it was underground, an underwater vessel. It's quite strange. It really is. And again, if you're just tuning in, this is like the Baltic Sea anomaly. And it's in between Sweden and Finland, and right near the Norway spiral area where the big CERN is what it is. Yeah, they're supposed to be underwater bases for these extraterrestrials, and there's supposed to be some Atlanteans that still exist in the oceans. I don't know. I don't know who was driving this. And you know, I don't know if it even was a creature. I think it would probably look like a human. It could have. Of course, I see a bunch of comments that literally like fade out. Yeah. Yeah, this was not, there's no way this could have been a one of a kind, and no other ones were made. This is just one of probably hundreds or thousands of craft like this, either underwater craft or in the sky craft. You're looking at it in the linear invert right here. Yeah, this was one of many types of ships, not just naturally forming ice or rock formations. Yes, hello. Whew. Well, I am probably about at the end of this video right here. I am about at the end of this video, but I wanted to come on here. I do thank you all for joining me. Look at that. Turn this light on right here. Let me dim this light a tad bit. Yeah. Yes. With that being said, you all, thank you so much for joining. And I will see you all later. And I'm not claiming to be an expert. I just like to share things. Just like every one of you, I'm curious and I'm interested. And I know a lot of you may not have access to the computer. You may just only have a phone, or your internet may not work right. But it is good to get on here and gather with one another. It is. No matter where you are in any part of the world, it's nice to be with each other, even though we're locked in our homes, more or less, and we can't get together. We can meet socially over the internet, and I'm thankful for it. I really am, because I think it is kind of like a privilege. It is, if you were to look at it. Yes, thank you all so much for joining me. Yeah. Have a wonderful rest of your day.